Hey guys, came for 15, join my co-host Red Wolf, and we are back with another Dawn to Dawn episode review for you guys. And I guess this is kind of the ending to the Evil Eye thing, even though technically Evil Eye is still kind of a thing.
Mm, I was gonna. I forgot to tell you before we started recording. You assumed last episode was the ending of the Evil Eye arc.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, you assumed, but I kept my mouth shut about it because I kept my mouth shut about it the entire time because I didn't want to be wrong again and you start roasting me for it again, you know.
Hmm.
And so yeah, I just had to keep my mouth shut about it. I had a feeling that Evil Eye will still be a thing even after that episode. And boy, was I right.
Well, we get the conclusion fully before we get into this next arc. Yes, everybody's a-okay, they're back, and we start the episode off with them eating actual real food.
Yay.
Because the food looked like it was actually real life food, not cartoonish food. I don't know if the
That's,
animators thought that was smart to do, but okay.
um, you know that's pretty common in anime, right?
No,
It's pretty common.
you're not getting what I'm saying. The image of the food looked like as if they photoshopped real life food, and you saw real life image of the food in the anime.
Is that true, guys? I failed to see that.
You're not getting it. Go back and watch the episode. It wasn't in the cartoon style. It was in real world like style. And I'm like, wait, why does it look like that? You must be tripping balls or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if you were tripping balls.
No, I'm not tripping balls. Everybody watch the episode. So put in the comment section who's right. Me again. You wrong again.
Like I was saying, hence the reason why I kept my mouth shut up until today.
So, yeah, they're back in their house. Ira's there. Yes, the wonderful Ira is there. She's mad because she's like, why didn't you guys invite me to come help you? And they're like, no, you didn't need to be there. No.
No, they didn't say that. She said, "Why didn't you guys invite me? You know I'm the leader, right?" And then Momo responded, "And what are you doing here? You didn't put in the work, so you don't get to eat." That's what she said.
Correcting me as usual.
I You've been doing that to me for who knows how long now. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Ira's morally playing around with our boy's baby, if anything. Because
The alien baby.
she thinks the baby's cute. Which we actually find out why he's actually gonna be living on Earth. Because he tried to extract milk from the cow, but the milk was not extracting.
Mm.
And apparently they live on a carbonated planet.
Yeah. So they needed that to breathe, and that's how they breathe, I guess. I don't.
But the baby, the little kid, he needs milk to even live and stay alive. So they said we're just gonna live on a farm with milk, and he's gonna be, or with cows, and he's gonna be drinking milk. I guess that he has to continue drinking milk till he gets as old as his dad. I get that's my best guess, but
I,
he's gonna be chilling around. So this is definitely not the last time we'll see him. So um, this is when we find out more about what's going on with Evil Eye, right? Because even before they get home, they try to exercise Evil Eye, and Seiko is like, and he's like, and he's just flopping all everywhere. It's not. They open up the face. It's still
still
Evil Eye.
here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Still
And then
here.
and then she keeps doing it again. Opens it up. It's not working. I'm still here. And she's like, and then she's like, okay, well,
Close it up again.
closes it, does it again, but basically they tried to exercise it. It's not working, right?
Hmm.
So basically, also Shrine Boy is also with them eating the dinner in the house. I guess he's a part of the group now. So there's that. essentially what we find out is that they're going to have to exorcise him completely, and that may take about a few weeks to a month or so. It's going to take a while before they can do that. But they did say Gigi's life is forever changed. And if they do that, well, he may not exactly be the same Jiji he once was.
Mm. Yeah.
But in the meantime, they got Taro, the mannequin, holding him off and holding him in there, right? Now, you get this funny moment where shows Jiji. Gigi's like, hey guys, what's up? And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. That might be a fake. That might be Evil Eye pretending. So they splash some water on him. And he's like, why would you do that? And he tries to do his Evil Eye stuff, but they end up splashing more water on his face and closing his...
Before it was cold water, and then it was hot water, apparently.
Yeah, so the cold, we find out Evil Eye shows up if you splash cold water on his face. Or anything, any form of cold liquid. Hot water brings Jiji back. So basically, Gigi's got to be very careful of what he does. Because if cold water gets on him, you know who's coming back.
Yeah.
Which, man, that would just be a hard life to live. You gotta actually make sure you know what... Just imagine, bro. You're brushing your teeth. This man probably got to brush his teeth with hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the bristles on the toothbrush probably can't be cold.
I remember my sister used to do that. I don't know how she does it. She brushes her teeth with hot water.
Well, you have to wait for the hot water to come, and then when the hot water comes, that's when you can do it. Albeit, in my honest opinion, the hot water actually melts the toothpaste when you use it anyways, so yeah, but that's kind of the whole thing. So basically, Seiko's like, well, he's got to be on watch alert going forward, right? So that's what she turns to Momo and Okarun and Ivra to do, just and tells him like, look, he can't do this, he can't do that, right? But that's kind of the thing. Again, it's gonna be interesting to see if Jiji will be able to get it under control. But it sounds, from what it looks like, Evil Eye wants nothing to do. He still wants to kill everybody. So that was a whole, crazy scene right then and there. Now, the talismans will keep him in place, but not for long. Because eventually, Turbo Granny, which was funny, because when they come back, she's like, hey Momo, hey Momo, hey Momo, do you know where my plushie's at?
Hell if I know.
And then she asked her again. She's like, Momo, you have to know where it's at.
Well, how would I know? She said.
Turbo Granny, man. She just... I don't know, bro. I don't know.
She's something.
I don't know. She's just living life in this freaking cat little thing. Until she gets her real thing back, but I don't know if she's ever going to get it back because they still remember. I guess if we remember, they got to still go find the golden balls.
I still, not gonna lie, all this stuff has been happening. I completely forgot they were supposed to think they were doing that. Oh
honestly, at this point, I don't think they should be looking for the golden balls anymore because Okarun needs that power.
I think he'll still keep the power regardless. If you think about it, because it was originally Turbo Granny's, but the power stayed in him, so.
So
I think I'll keep it. So,
Turbo Granny also does make the mention that Jiji still has a strong spirit, and that's what led the Evil Eye to taking over him. And also, we actually do find out some actually pretty interesting information. So apparently, Evil Eye is still young, like in the form of a kid, right? But at the same time, it's also like it's draining away Gigi's life force, and essentially, when it does that, it'll become. Jiji will just be a husk, essentially. And basically, Evil Eye will do what it freely wants. So, in a weird way, Evil Eye is feeding off on Gigi's, I guess, spiritual pressure, if you want to be honest, if we're doing that. So,
shout out to Bleach.
We'll definitely see where that goes. But that whole scene was funny and everything, because they were definitely fighting over what to eat and food. But essentially, the aliens, they end up leaving. They're like, yeah, we'll see you around. If you need any help, just give us a call. So yeah, that's that. Now they do take Gigi to go see his parents. Um, Now you do get an interesting car scene.
Yes. Yes, we do.
It sounds like you want to explain how the car scene went.
Yeah, let's just say Momo and Okuron's hand accidentally touch at first, and then we see Okuron react like, "I'm sorry," and he goes like, "You don't have to apologize," and she goes over saying, "You can put your hand back now." He hesitantly puts it back, and Momo kind of uses this chance to slightly move her hand in and start touching his hand and multiple methods. I was like, the whole time I was like, go on, go on. Yeah, Momo's hands are becoming more and more, would seductive be the word?
If you want to put it like that, I guess.
The way she's moving her hands though on his like, okay. And Okuron was all like, Momo, I mean, what are you doing, Miss ISA? And Momo was like, doing, what do you mean? Like, if this is a game you're playing with your hands, I don't know how to play. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But then they get really interrupted by Jiji, who is getting who's having
They were legitimately this close to holding hands, interlocking and holding.
They were holding hands just for a split moment, but then all of a sudden Jiji interrupted them.
Yes, because it's always the cock block method with these animes. They can never let the frickin' run. That was a good moment, though.
Mm-hmm.
I need Okuron to be a little bit more confident and grab that hand and hold it for a long period of time. She wants it. She wants it. Okuron is close. He's close.
The unspoken riz of Okuron.
Oh, next thing you know, Okuron gonna have her on the bed.
They're too young for that.
Anyways, yeah, they do go see Gigi's parents. It was a quite emotional scene, and stuff like that. But they managed to go see it. But after that, they realize they got to go back to school now. They got to go back to school.
Wait, before they go to school,
go ahead.
They cut over to the news talking about the damn family. Yeah, they got arrested. And
yeah, they got arrested, all right.
Yeah, and the old lady escaped. And now this is something I was definitely not seeing coming. We see her running away from the cops, ranting about how like everything was ruined. Like she got her arm stuck on a bush, and I don't know. She starts spazzing out, saying, "Momo ISA, I am not your enemy," and stuff. She rips off her hair, rips off the face mask, reveals that I guess she's an alien.
I guess so.
So, yeah, Momo has a bounty on her head.
So, does that mean all of those old perverts were the exact same race as this?
Well, if they are, I assume they would escape. I would assume.
Oh, great. We're dealing with more banana people. Fuck. But this time, we got one that's actually trying to kill Momo. It's not wanting the bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was completely shocking. And I'm just like, oh, hell no, bruh. Alright, so for all we know, we can maybe have more aliens that are living amongst the humans wearing masks.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something interesting. I'm just like, that's not good. And I feel like that's gonna be a storyline going on for the future. So there's that. They go back to school. Momo's friends do return and show up. They're like, Momo, how was your trip? One of them just hugging Okarun all tight like that because eventually, because Okarun and Momo, they run into each other and she's like, hey, Okarun, you want to walk to school together? And the man is like, okay. Because
Yeah,
he's still
he's struggling
flustered
to
over the
walk.
hand holding.
He's struggling to walk.
He's still flustered over the hand. My man, he needs to just grab that hand and walk with her.
Okay.
Plus, we know the friends also know that clearly they like each other.
He's Momo's man.
Yeah. So you get a whole thing right then and there, and then also you kind of get an interesting scene with Ira. So Ira is, right in front of their classroom, and she looks kind of conflicted because you remember from the first season, she talked bad about Momo giving these lies. The school found out that they were all lies, and she's not really much liked, right?
Yeah. And that's just when, Momo comes in and, takes her like, hey, come talk to us real quick. Yeah, and does the students see this all shocked and confused? Huh?
So this is when Momo basically asks him, like, so you guys want to come live with me? And they're just like, what? Now they're trying to play it off like, no, we don't want to intrude. We don't want to do that. No, I was like, I don't want to room with my enemy and stuff like that. But basically, they're like, okay, sure, we'll do it. We'll do it because they're talking about Gigi. Because she's like, well, I'm gonna need someone to watch over for Gigi, so I think it's best we do that together. And they're like, okay, fine. So they, I guess you can say, reluctantly agree to do, but see, Ogarun's kind of going for Momo's sake, but Ira's also going because Okarun's going.
Yeah, I guess so.
This girl just loves her some Okarun.
Yeah.
I'm fully convinced she wants to get in Okarun's pants.
She does. I won't even deny that, especially when she first started catching feelings for Oakland. If you remember, she literally got on him. Tried to at least.
So I fully expect a scene where she tries to break into his room just to do the dirty, but Momo's gonna catch him. But anyways, they head back to Gigi's house. Ira actually has it to where she's wearing this flamboyant outfit and everything. She's like, I don't want to be here, but I guess I got no chance to be here as well.
She's trying to disguise herself.
Yeah. Also, too, before she ends up actually leaving, right? Momo kind of wants to be like, hey, let's start over. Let's be friends for once. But Ira does say, like, I have no friends. And this is something I need to go take care of myself. And basically, Momo's like, where are you going? And she's like, I'm going to go take care of what I need to go take care of. So it also seems like there's a storyline for Ira to maybe open up to Momo and Okarun a little bit. Well, morely Momo, and probably accept her as a friend, because Momo's like, look, if it's about, what happened, like, look, I'm okay with that. Like, let's just forget it and be friends and everything. And Ira wants nothing to do with it. So this could be a storyline for Ira to maybe see where, I guess, the people that were with her were not her true friends, but she does have true friends in Okarun, Momo, and Gigi. So we'll see where that goes. That could be a compelling story, especially the fact that it seems like we got a school festival arc coming up soon, just based on the ending, right?
Yeah.
So they get back. Gigi is his normal self because the talismans actually start to decay because Evil Eye is actually overpowering the talisman. So Seiko's like, well, I guess there's no point in having Taro be on your body anymore. Taro, get off his ass, right? And Taro's like, oh my god, I'm just ready. It was all stuffy in there. This damn mannequin, man. I can't take him seriously. and he's walking around with no head, bumping into buildings. He didn't decide to put his head on, but okay. Again, they get back. Seigo tells him like, "What's up?" But then also too, Seigo does warn Jiji, saying like, "Look, man, now that you ain't got no seals on you, you have to be very careful with what you do, because if he gets out, we're in trouble."
Yeah, and we established that at the end of the episode.
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, they're eating dinner yet again, and Seiko is like, "Hey, Okarun, pass me the soy sauce." At first, he passes over this the one that the cap that has blue on it, and you're thinking like, oh, that must be cold, because hot, cold resembles with blue, hot resembles with red. So he hands it. The drop splashes, but it misses Jiji. Now, one, here's my only logic in this situation: why not get up and go give it to Granny Seiko?
They didn't know, dude. Come on. The table was small enough. Technically, it's technically not his fault that a little drop would randomly suddenly come down from the container, especially one that is half empty.
Anyways, he grabs the other one because Granny says, "That's not the soy sauce." Okarin grabs it. He does the same exact thing. A drop falls on Gigi's skin.
We get like total silence for a bit there. Then suddenly, evil eye breaks everything.
Evil Eye breaks everything and ruins their dinner. And I guess there's a hole in the building now.
Yeah.
So, Evil Eye is out. Next week, it looks like we're gonna have Evil Eye versus Evil Eye Part 2, while they're trying to splash hot water on his face. Also, Granny Seiko does give them like these water canisters, to say like, "Look, bro, splash him on the face, and he'll go back to being Jiji." So that's kind of the thing. But I definitely found that interesting. But that's where the episode ends off. Man, we'll see what happens next week. But solid episode. Can't wait to see more. Gigi's basically on like watch alert. You can't get cold water splashed on him. And on top of it, we got a freaking alien coming after Momo. That was that damn old lady this entire time, which means those men were probably aliens, were perverted as aliens.
Yeah. And
I should have seen something that was weird with the color of their fucking skin.
They did not, obviously they did not look normal when they were first saw, but just from their like from how pale they looked.
Yeah, whatever. Dawn to Dawn's getting more crazier the more we watch, and the more we continue to watch, I just am completely mind blown about what the hell is going on with them when it comes to this damn show. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dawn to Dawn content or any other anime content or video game play that I upload to the channel, and stuff like that. Tomorrow, we are actually going to be doing a live stream together. Do a live stream on his channel and my channel. We'll be playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, reluctantly.
That was the first time we played Marvel Rivals in a long time. Well, last time we played, we were a pretty solid bunch, but there was this one mini game we can never beat. It was the one where we had to carry to make sure the convoy gets to the opposing team's base.
Yeah, we were never good at that.
We always got our asses whooped. Oh. I hope if we ever get that game again, we win. Maybe I'll see if I can have one of my boys, one of my old coworkers. I know he always see him on PlayStation playing Marvel Rivals.
Still unclear for me who would I main.
I know there has been new characters that have been dropping. More Fantastic Four characters. And I think Jean Grey, who's an X-Men character, is on there. Also, yeah. Emma Frost. This will be my first time playing as Emma Frost. I want to try her.
Yeah,
even though she's kind of
Emma Frost is also X-Men.
Yeah, she's kind of thick too. Oh my. Look, Marvel Rivals know how to make their characters attractive. Well, the girl ones, not the men. Well, unless you're into yaoi. Or you're a woman. Plug your channel.
You already did for me.
Well, tell them what's going on, what's happening on the channel.
Yeah, everything that he just said. We're gonna be
Outside the live stream.
yeah, and I already mentioned this in a previous video, but the summoning video did pretty well. So next time there's a character I'm interested in pulling. Oh yeah, and I also pre-recorded my reaction to apparently for Code Vein 2 they actually made the actual motorcycle IRL. So I'm gonna be editing that video just to get my full reaction on it. Like, it looks actually really sick.
Guess what? They're making Pac-Man Repack World 2.
I saw that too.
I know you playing the first one. How do you like the first one?
I only played the first world.
Oh. I might give the second one because I actually played the original. It's really fun. But anyways.
Okay.
Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. You'll catch us tomorrow for Marvel Rivals. Maybe we'll also drop our Dr. Stone review as well. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Catch you guys in this video. Hit the subscribe button both to our channels. I'll leave the link in the description below for my guy's channel if you want to check out his end on his Marvel stream, because I know I'm gonna suck. But anyways, we will see you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, peace.